Hey GED students, it's GED question of the daytime, and we are going to start easing our way here into a very common topic on the GED science test, which is Punnet Squares. This particular example is real simple, but over the next few days we're going to go a little deeper. So it says the Punnet Square shows the possible offspring for two heterozygous solid red tulip plants. And maybe you're thinking, oh my gosh, I already don't understand a lot of language here. Well, let's keep going. It says, what is the likelihood that any offspring is striped? So I'm looking for what is the likelihood. How likely is this to happen? This is a simple probability question. The GED does feature simple probability, could be on the math or the science test. And you take a look here and you see that we're answering in a fraction form. So I'll just remember when you're doing probability, the basic, I won't say formula, but the basic recipe for coming up with probability is you put the wins over the total. And that's my shortcut way of talking about it. What do I mean when I say wins? Well, we're looking for the likelihood that any offspring is striped. So my striped tulips would be a win. That's what I mean by that. Okay, and then over total, well, if it's the likelihood that any offspring is striped, then all the offspring would be the total. So we have to be able to find striped, and we have to be able to find the total offspring based on this Punnet square. Super important that you understand that when you have a Punnet square, see this square over here? Okay, when you have a Punnet square, the parents are on the outside. So those are the two heterozygous solid red tulip plants they were talking about in the prompt there. And then the offspring will be found inside the square. So you can see here we have 4 total offspring. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 total. Of those 4, only 1 is striped. 1 out of 4 are striped. What is the likelihood that any offspring is striped? 1 out of 4. Now, I did this problem very simply without knowing much about probability, about Punnet squares, about what it means to be heterozygous. Do we need to know that language for the GED? We do, so stay tuned for the next few questions of the day as we get a little deeper and start doing more of this reasoning without it being done for us in the diagram. All right, if you have any questions about this or any other GED question, be sure to drop it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer it.